Hey everybody, this is Metatron, and I'm here to do an unboxing for LootCrate. I've got the September box, and I'm super excited because the theme for it was Summon. It's supposed to have some good Blizzard stuff in it. It's supposed to have some good supernatural stuff, which I'm not a huge fan. I watched like the first 3 seasons and then I fell off, but you know, to each their own. Um, So, Loot Crate, I'm just going to do a simple rundown. Loot Crate is a subscription box with a whole bunch of nerdy loot, essentially. You can get shirts, you can get socks, you can get, there's always a button, you know, you can get just all sorts of things. They get things that are just made for them, so you get special stuff that you won't find in stores. I really recommend it. I've been doing it since February and I have not been disappointed yet. I know that there are other subscription boxes, but you know, this one I've, you know, found to be the most fun, and have the most things that I personally am interested in. They have different payment methods. You can do the bi-monthly, which is $19.95 a month, and it goes up by like 3 months, 6 months, year, and each one you basically pay in a lump sum, and that lump sum makes it cheaper in the long run. So if you have that lump sum, I suggest doing it that way rather than the bi-monthly because you save money. They also have something that they just implemented last box, which is called, I think it was last box, it might have been the box before. Which is called Level Up. I don't do it just yet, but that's just because of my monetary situation, where you get special items, accessories, shirts, like extra shirts other than what you would get, extra things that are more expensive. And I think they have a couple of different versions of that too, like you can get the accessories one or you can get the shirts one or whatever. And I'll probably get into that at some point soon, but there are other people that do the level up that you can go and look for their thing. Anyways, let's get into it. This one's a smaller box. They have a lot of different sized boxes every time depending on what they're putting in. So let's see. Okay, I knew that the summon would have a Pokemon thing, but this is adorable. It's a Pikachu hat, and that is super cute. Let's go ahead and put it on. I just wanted to show off my ultra super awesome fiery hair that I just redid from my pink and blue colors. So covering that up. Boop. All right, little zappy zap. Alright, let's see, what else have we? Hearthstone. Heroes of Warcraft. It's a little, it looks like a rune, like a squishy rune. Like a worry stone. Hey, it's a worry stone. If you don't know what a worry stone is, it's basically something that when you have anxiety or when you're just worried or sad or, you know, restless, you can squish it, going off panel here. So you can squish it, you can play with it. They used to have things that were called worry coins, where you would just have this coin and you would just fiddle with it, and, you know, do the cool finger things that I can't do. But yeah, this is a squishy stress ball rune, stress rune. I don't know what the rune is. It looks like air or water because it's blue and swirly. Blue and swirly. I'm not really into Warcraft. I used to play a long time ago when it first came out, and I'm dating myself right now. Because no one else will date me. No, I'm just kidding. But I was in college when I was in the brunt of it, and I had to choose between rent and food and monthly subscription to WoW, and food obviously won out. And I just never really got back into it. Let's see. Why is there a Simpsons thing in the summon? I do not understand, but it's a kid robot, the Simpsons. Cats! Calm your butts. Sorry, my cats are chasing each other. Speaking of, meet Willie. This is my kitty. She is got one eye and sneezes on everything and no teeth. Wilhelmina. So if you ever hear sniffling or anything in our videos, that's her. Anyways, back to the Simpsons thing. Kid Robot, the Simpsons collectible art. It's got different art on the sides. It looks like him sitting on a donut. You buy very lucky. So it's one of those little figurine things that you don't get to know what's in it until you open it. I'm not really a Simpsons fan. I don't watch The Simpsons. I never really have. I hear it's really funny and nothing, really bad about it. I just never really got into it. It's a golden Homer on a donut. I like donuts. But I can't eat it, so I don't know how much I like it. His head moves. Billy! Come on. So, back in. So that's fun if you enjoy The Simpsons. Let's see what else. LootCrate exclusive, Supernatural, Join the Hunt, the 1967 Chevrolet Impala sports sedan. So you get a little, what are they called? The, I wonder if it has the thing on it. I'm going to open it up and see if it has the little markings. Because I watched enough to know that the Impala has markings on its things. Nope, it's just a Hot Wheels. That's what I was thinking of. It's a Hot Wheels, a specialty Hot Wheels. It does have the, well, you can't see it from there. It's super tiny, but it does have the license plate. But I think it would have been cooler if it had the Devil's Protection thingy or whatever on it. That would have made it much more special. But I suppose you can add that on with marker or whatnot if that's your thing. I'm not into... I keep saying like all of these different things I'm not into on these videos. I actually do like things. I promise. But I'm not into cars. To be honest, actually I do like this car. I like the older cars, and when I say older cars, I actually mean like from the 30s and 40s. Those kinds of cars are, I just love them, and we actually have a lot of collectors around this area that drive around or do the get-togethers or the shows in the parking lots of different places, and you get to see a whole lot of really cool cars, and you actually, it's not uncommon to see them driving through the city here. So here's the button that you always get. I don't know if you can really see it. My lighting is kind of terrible for up close, but it's super cute. It's got the box and little Pikachus and all that stuff. It's actually a really good design. Really kind of classy. And let's see, claim your free card pack for something. Oh, it's a, oh, I thought it was like a, oh, interesting. So it's a thing that you can scratch off. There's always room for another scratch off gently with coin. I know I love another scratch off gently with coin. Play free and enjoy a card pack on us, battle.net. Oh, I think it might be Hearthstone. Yeah, it is. So Hearthstone, I believe, is like card game, an online card game kind of thing. It's a little coin. Okay, that's cool. I like that. You could use that as a worry coin. So, let's see. Scratch off gently with coin. I'm not going to be so gentle. It's a whole bunch of numbers. Okay. So, you get a code for a free card pack on Hearthstone. I don't play Hearthstone. I don't know if I'm gonna play Hearthstone, so I'm probably just going to give this to someone that I do know, or like find somebody online, because I think it's only a one for kind of thing, or I would put it up here for you guys to collect on. Master Summoner, free mobile game for App Store or Google Play. Developed right here at LootCrate, this free mobile game has awesome augmented reality activities that you can only access with the help of a fully constructed summon crate. That's interesting. So it actually gets the box involved. I really like it when they do that. And then there is the book, which has sometimes it has some little like cutout things. It looks like they have little cards that you can pop out that go along with their game that they just created that I just read off. Summoner Wars. It's a 2-player game, 5 cards per player. But you only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 given to you. So you have to play with someone else that has a loot crate. But the little booklet usually tells like all of the different things that are in it, and they talk about the mega crate and different specialty crates. Previous looters send in pictures of the previous loot crate or the contests or whatnot. Looks like it has a little guess which Pokemon it is, which I'm terrible at because I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. They get their crew involved with talking and stuff like that. Talking about Supernatural, Car Summoner Speaks. Their Mega Crate this time around is you get a DC Racer chair, a Pokemon messenger bag, an iPad, Destiny the Taken King PlayStation 4 bundle, which is nice. I love Destiny, by the way. There's a thing that I like. Hey! Lego The Simpsons house. Why is The Simpsons in the summon thing? It's a cartoon. I do not understand why that's involved. Riot Games League of Legends collectible statue. I do not play League of Legends. I've heard mixed reviews and that it like eats up your life, and I don't need that at my current situation. Supernatural 1967 Chevrolet Impala Sport Sedan, basically a larger version of the thing. And then they apparently have a mini mega crate, which has a lot of Hearthstone things like pint glasses, swirl mugs, lanyards, charms, and stuff like that. So that's all of that. And then, they talk about the level up this time around was apparently the +1 wearable was a polo shirt with, oh my god, that is a Jabba the Hutt little, the what are they called? Chompy bitey, gosh, I do this a lot. I forget things. words that are important. Chompy the gator goes chomp, chomp, chomp. Gator. Alligator. The little alligator polos. It's Jabba the Hutt. If you're wondering what that song was, that's, I don't know if it's actually called Chompy the Gator, or it's probably not, but it's by the Arrogant Worms. I highly recommend them. They're hilarious. Plus 2 accessories. You get a little bow and a bag. It's a Harlequin bag. I don't know why it's a Harlequin bag because this is summon, but maybe it doesn't fit those. Plus 2 socks. There were 2 different ones. There's it looks like Flash and Skeletor. And then it goes into just talking about the items that are in it. Your path to enlightenment. Tap into your... No, I still don't understand why the Simpsons thing is in there. And then it just goes into that. And then another cool thing that I love about LootCrate is that they actually involve their boxes. So each box has a special design that sometimes actually deals with the loot that you get. So you can pull it out, you can unfold it and turn it into a display, or you can use it in a game, or other different things. They're always really interesting and intricate. And so if you have the space, which we don't, so I have to get rid of all of my boxes, which makes me sad because they're so cool. But we don't have the space for boxes. So if you have the space for boxes, I suggest keeping them. But yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, it had a lot of things that I'm not really into, but it has things that I find interesting. Like, I'm not into Hearthstone, whatever, however you pronounce it, but I love coins. I'm very dragon-like. I get that from my dad. So I collect coins, and I like to just feel them and, run my hands through big piles of them. He actually keeps a box of gemstones and rocks and things just so he can do that. And I do that too. I'm digging this because it's super comfortable and it fits really nicely and it's super cute. And like I said, not hugely into Supernatural, not hugely into cars. It's a nice design car. I might use it for different like sketches or playing with though. So don't hate me if you see it like in a sketch and it like catches on fire or something. I'm not doing it because I hate said thing. It's just, useful. Worry Stone, which everybody could always use. So that's nice. And then this thing, The Simpsons, don't understand, not really interested. So that's going to be going in a giveaway kind of thing. So yeah, that was the September loot box. They usually come around the 20th of each month. I tend to get mine on the 22nd. But this one came early. So, yeah, it's really fun. There's a lot of different things that you'll like. Some things you won't find as interesting. Some things you will. Some things you'll be like, oh my god, this is exactly what I needed in my life and I never knew. like Pikachu hat. But I really recommend getting a box and at least trying it out. You can do that by the monthly. And then, if you find a couple boxes down that it's not to your liking, you can just drop it. You don't have a huge investment in it. And that's what subscription boxes are all about. Finding new things that you don't want to take the time to go searching for, but you know that you want to check out new and interesting things. So I recommend looking into subscription boxes of all sorts of different kinds. Like, I get a makeup subscription. I'd love to start doing a food subscription because I like to eat. But I'm rambling on. You guys have stuff to get to, and I'm pretty much done with my unboxing. So you guys have a wonderful, day, life, whatever, and come back and see me. Yeah. Bye. Chompy the gator goes chomp, chomp, chomp. I was like, I can't remember what alligator. and I'm like, okay, Arrogant Worms has a song about that. Is it actually called Chompy the Gator?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've heard it.
We need to look them up again.
Yeah, we do.
We need the, well, we need all of it. We need all of it in our lives, but we need, the Wolf Island Ferry is a very nice ferry. It's a very nice ferry. It's the Wolf Island Ferry.
That song was so completely nonsensical. Yeah. Like, there's no reason for it to exist, but it's great that it does.
This looks super cute on me.
It's a really cute hat.
Boop, boop, boop.